Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and happy new year. So I'm going to be kicking off the new year by doing a little organization. As you can see, I'm going to be organizing my spice cabinet. So if you guys are interested in watching that, then definitely stay tuned. Okay guys, let's jump right into this. So this kit actually came from Amazon and it's going to have everything that you're going to need for this project. So I'll have it linked down below. So this is just a list of any type of seasonings that you can probably think of, literally. And then it comes with 3 different types of labels, this round black label, and it also has some blank ones where you can write ones that are not listed. And then they have this transparent label with white lettering, which I think is really cute. And then my personal favorite, which is going to be this white label with the black lettering. This one looks so sleek and so modern. So they also included a funnel for when you're actually pouring the seasonings in the jar, a white marker for expiration dates and things of that nature, and of course the bottle itself. So one thing I definitely recommend doing is cleaning the jars before you actually use them to put your seasonings in. As I was taking these out, they were really dusty and a little bit dirty. So I want to go ahead and wash these and make sure they're all nice and sanitized. So now that we have all of that soaking, we're going to go ahead and clean out the drawer that I'm going to house the seasonings in. And as you can see, there are a lot of things in this drawer. So we're just going to get everything out and give it a good wipe down. Next, I'm going to go ahead and tackle the cabinets, and I'm going to take all of these seasonings out, check the expiration dates, and throw away anything that needs to be thrown away. So this is the aftermath, and honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to get my Dyson vacuum cleaner and suck up all of the loose particles. But fingers crossed, you guys. I'm hoping that that turmeric and all the other seasonings did not stain my cabinets. So one thing I didn't add in the video was me rinsing out these bottles, but I did get them clean. So I just have them sitting out to dry. And since I have them drying like this, I did have to flip them every once in a while to get them completely dry. So I would just give it about 24 hours just to make sure everything is dry before adding your seasoning. So this is the organizing rack that I decided to go with, and I also got this from Amazon, so I will put this in the description below. What caught my eye about this one, I really love that it has that acrylic look to it, and it's so easy to just assemble and put together. And I love that it's also expandable. If you have like bigger drawers than the one that I have, you can also expand it. Now the only thing with this, with my drawer, the size of it, it did leave like a gap in the back, but it didn't cause any problems at all. It just wasn't enough room to put another row, so it did leave that small gap. But other than that, I really love these acrylic racks. So next to the fun part, so these are just a few bottles that I did previously just to kind of give you guys an idea how they're going to look. And I fell so in love with the look of these, like I couldn't wait to do all of my seasonings. So I'm just going to use the funnel that they provided and go ahead and just pour the seasoning in this jar. Now the funnel was definitely a task. It was very helpful, but at the same time it was just too much, because after every seasoning that I put into a jar, I had to rinse out the funnel. And so later in the video you'll see me where I'm just not even using the funnel, because it was just way too time consuming just to keep rinsing it after every single seasoning that I used. So another thing that I like about this kit is that the labels are re-stickable, if that's even a word. But if you don't get it right the first time, you can definitely unstick the label and then stick it back in if you need to straighten it up or anything like that. The only thing that I recommend is to use one jar that you've already put a label on and use that as your guide to stick on the other labels for the other jars, just so you can make sure once you lay them in your rack that they're all like the same size. Because one thing about it, once you lay them in that drawer, it's gonna really tell if you have those stickers on straight or not. So definitely use one as a guide for all of them. So here you'll actually see me using the white marker that came in the kit to write the expiration date on the bottom. And I love this because it's really discreet, but if you need to know when your seasoning expires, then you can just take a look at the bottom of the jar. So one great idea I got while I was cleaning out my seasoning cabinet was to keep these store-bought bottles. Now these were pretty much identical to the bottles that I got from Amazon, so I didn't see a need to toss them. So what I'm going to do is just take off the labels, but as you can see, while I'm doing that, it leaves a lot of sticky residue behind. So you're just going to need some alcohol and a cotton swab, and you're just going to pretty much just scrub away that sticky residue, because you don't want to add your labels to that. And once you do these steps, it should be as good as new. Okay guys, so I'm not going to bore you by showing me filling up all 25 of these bottles. So instead we're going to go ahead and place them in the drawer. Now with these types of labels, they had them where you can place them in numerical order or you can put them in alphabetical order. I actually didn't do either. I just put them in the order that I use the most. Like I have the ones that I use the most toward the front and so on and so forth. But I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm even more motivated to cook now. Just the thought of me not having to reach through the cabinets, knocking over other seasonings just makes my heart happy. And every time I open this cabinet, all of my hard work and effort that I put into this was actually worth it. So if you guys are interested in this kit, it will be linked down below. It's from Amazon along with the racks as well. So definitely purchase it if you guys want to do this project yourself and in your home. So that is the end of my video. I hope you guys like this video and don't forget to subscribe, and also let me know that down in the comments if you would like for me to do more videos like this. So that is all for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.